Hello everybody and welcome back for some more Pokemon Go PvP in the Great League. Hopefully you guys are excited as much as I'm excited to show you guys this. It's going to be some fun, exciting adventure we're going on. We're going to be battling some more trainers. Hopefully we're going to win. We'll see what happens. But guys, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit those notifications. Leave me some comments down below in the comment section. Follow me, of course, on the social medias on Twitter and Instagram. I'll leave links in the description below. Not to mention, guys, don't forget we are on Twitch and we're doing lots of live streaming like League of Legends, Pokemon Unite, Scarlet and Violet, and much, much more. And also, we are on the TikTok, so please go ahead, check out those nice, amazing TikTok videos. I appreciate it so very much. And guys, without further ado, let's jump right into today's Pokemon Go PvP video. Alright guys, here we go. Starting off, we have Lantern, Drifbloom, and Dunsparce. This is our team. I'm enjoying how they work really well. We've got Lantern versus the Obstagoon. Kind of scares me, the Obstagoon, because it's just not a really good matchup for me for some reason. I always seem to have trouble with Obstagoons, but anyway, he gets his special first. We're going to shield right away because we don't want no Night Slashes hitting us. We're going to fire off a Surf to hopefully get him to use up his first shield, which he does, which is great for us. Now we're just starting to build energy up. He's going to end up building faster than us, so he's going to get to another special. We're going to have to double shield this, which I hate double shielding, but you know, sometimes you really have to. We're building energy. We built up to 2 Surfs, which is great. We're going to fire off one. Hopefully he'll use his shield here, which he does, which is great for us. So now we've both pretty much burnt both our shields, and we're firing off another Surf. So we've been doing decently, getting him down a bit. We sub out into our Dunsparce. This is a good play because if I wouldn't have, I probably would have lost my Lantern here. And so he subs off into his Lantern, which is crazy. And then we're going to go right into a Rock Slide here, doing a bit of damage. Not a whole lot of damage as much as I would like to be doing, but we did some damage. Now we're at the mercy of the Lantern here. For a Surf, which does a decent amount of damage, we're able to get to a Drill Run. I'm kind of holding back right now. Wanted to wait a little bit, so we're like 1 Drill Run right off the bat, and then we could do something else. But we're able to knock a lot out of the Lantern, which is great. Unfortunately, Lantern's able to get to another special, which is going to eliminate my Dust. And then we have Lantern versus Lantern. I'm just building energy, hopefully taking out his Lantern, which I do, which is great. So now I've got a Lantern with some abilities, a little bit of farm built up. So now we're going to do a Lightning Bolt here to take out the Obstagoon, which is great. And then in comes a Skarmory. I'm kind of like, oh, great. So we're going to launch the Surf. And after the Surf, I'm thinking to myself, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And I'm like, I'm going to tag out. I don't know if it was the greatest idea. It might have been a bad idea to tag out, but I thought, you know what? I got to do this. So we're trying it out. We've got a Sky Attack coming in. Takes half our life, which is, oh my gosh. However, we're able to make it to an Icy Wind, which is great. We're able to get some damage on the Skarmory, which is really good at this point. We're just basically seeing if we can't make it to another Icy Wind. Unfortunately, we're not able to make it to another Icy Wind, and Skarmory is able to take us down there. And in comes the Lantern. Hopefully enough power. Lantern's able to sit there and secure us the win. So GG to my opponent. Good games. Alright guys, we're going to get right into the next match. Looks like we got a level rank 9 and he's out of Vigoroth. Interesting. I'm not really scared right now with the Vigoroth because I don't know. I don't think he's going to do a lot of damage to me. So this shield, I'm not even going to start burning shields yet. We're just going to start building energy and building up to a second Surf. And we're just getting ready to launch the first Surf. So now we've got a backup Surf. So if we want, we can fire 2 Surfs back to back. First one he doesn't even shield for either. So we're kind of just matching each other. We're like, I'm not going to shield. You're not going to shield? Okay. So now we're going to shield this one for sure because we don't want to lose our Lantern this early in the match. We get to another Surf and we're going to fire this Surf off. Hopefully he's not going to shield. And he doesn't. So we're almost at the point where we're almost getting rid of his Vigoroth. I really don't want to lose Lantern only because of the fact that he has a little bit of energy built up, so we don't want to lose that. So now we're completely out of shields. He still has two of his shields, and then he brings in a friggin' Seal, or sorry, Dewgong. And we're just like, oh, damn. I get to a Surf. It's not going to do much damage. I think I kind of like misplayed there, obviously, because I should have just tried to maybe tag out or something. So I could have dealt with the Dewgong, but I did not. So Dewgong's got a free shot here, so we got a nice Icy Wind coming in to take me out. We're going to bring in our Dunsparce and hopefully get some damage on him, of course. Another Icy Wind. Not too big on the Dunsparce, which is great. We were getting close to building up to two specials, but we decided to launch the Rock Slide early, which is super effective against the Dewgong. The Dewgong. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me, guys. And then in comes a Talonflame, and I'm like, oh man, this might be pretty crazy, this Talonflame. I don't know what he's going to do to me. And then I'm like, let's give a Rock Slide to him, see what happens. And it's just like, boom, super effective on the Talonflame. So Dunsparce is able to take out the Talonflame, so secures us the win. So GG to my opponent, good games. And next match we've got, of course, we're using the Lantern, Dunsparce, and Drifloon still versus a Drifloon right off the bat. So Lantern versus a Drifloon. So right now, I don't feel too bad. We're going to get to a Surf right off the bat, and we're going to launch the Surf because, like I said, guys, we always want to see if they'll burn their shields right off the bat. And he did not burn his shield, which was super effective, which puts me in the driver's seat a little bit more now. I don't want an Icy Wind, so we're definitely going to shield that. And he subs out to the Venusaur. I sub out to Dunsparce. Definitely not the best play I could have made. I could have stayed in with Lantern, but we ended up doing a little bit of misplaying. So yeah, we're gonna probably end up burning maybe both shields here. Nope, just the one shield. So now we're getting into the Rock Slide here, and hopefully to do some damage to the Venusaur. It does do a little bit of damage to the Venusaur, but Venusaur is taking me down pretty fast too. We do get to a second Rock Slide. However, Venusaur is definitely going to shield this, and unfortunately, I am not going to be able to get to another special in time, where Venusaur is going to get to another special. If I would have had a couple more seconds, I probably would have got to another Rock Slide, which would have been good. However, we did not. So now comes the Drifloon out. And right now we're just building up energy. We don't really necessarily want to take out, use a special right now on the Venusaur. We want to just build up our energy. And we're trying to get rid of the Venusaur, which we do get rid of the Venusaur without having to use a special, which is great. Now we're just waiting for him to bring in his next Pokemon. He brings in the Alolan Marowak. And we're going to give him a nice Shadow Ball, which is super effective on the on the Marowak. And then, excuse me, we go into an Icy Wind right here. So, and they are shielding. They do not want to lose their Drifloon versus my Drifloon. They've got their specials, so we're getting hit with an Icy Wind, which is super effective. Then comes in the Lantern. Lantern's coming in with a Surf. They don't have shields, I don't think. No, they don't have shields. I don't have shields. Drifloon is down. GG to my opponent. Good games. And moving right along to another match, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying today's PvP video. Right off the bat, we've got Dunsparce versus Ninetales, and Alolan Ninetales, which is pretty amazing. Right off the bat, of course, we're launching our Surf. Just to see about the shields, we want to get those shields used up so that we don't have to worry about them late game. They're not shielding at all. We're just building energy at this point. Obviously, we're going to shield this because I don't want to take anything crazy like a powder snow avalanche. Who knows what it could be, but you know, we're not taking damage. And then Altaria. And guys, if you've noticed at all, a lot of people use Altaria in this. Altaria is like a lot of people use Altaria as the heart of their team and stuff. They build around Altaria. So right here, I'm thinking to myself, I got to get rid of this Altaria, and he shields. And I'm like, okay, he shielded once. Is he going to shield again? Maybe not. And he doesn't, and Altaria takes a little bit of damage, and then we're able to we're almost getting close to knocking down that Altaria. Unfortunately, the Sky Attack does a lot of damage. We're able to get almost to another ability, but they take us out before we can do that. Then we bring in the Lantern, and we're going to fire off a Thunderbolt. And I'm thinking he's going to shield this because he doesn't want to lose the Altaria, but he didn't shield it, and Altaria went down. A couple seconds go by, and then he brings in his next Pokemon, which is the Alolan Ninetales. So I'm thinking right off the bat when he was like, oh, geez, I didn't expect that. So he's like, kind of put him at a situation where he's like, do I bring in this? Do I bring in that? What do I do? We're firing off another Surf on the Alolan Ninetales, which he has no, doesn't shield that. Now he brings in the Alolan Marowak. And we're just going to do another Surf on the Marowak. He's going to burn the shield because he doesn't want to lose his Marowak, obviously. And he's already built up to enough of a special to launch at us and probably kill our Lantern, which does. Now we have our Drifloon in versus the Marowak. And Drifloon is doing a lot of good damage. We get to a special. Unfortunately, he gets to his special first. So he's going to hit us, almost kills us. We're able to get to a Shadow Ball, which is great because it's super effective against the Marowak. And we are able to clinch that victory. So, wow, that was so close. So, yeah, GG to my opponent. Good games. And guys, jumping into another Great League match. Here we go. First off, I've of course got my Lantern, and he's got a Raichu. And not just any Raichu, guys. He has the Ash wearing hat Pikachu, or Raichu. Raichu wearing a Ash hat. We're going to fire off a Surf right off the bat to do some damage. He does not shield this, which is great for us. We are definitely going to shield this because I don't want to take like a Thunder Punch, no thanks, because that's going to be really devastating to me. He is able to get to another ability right off the bat. We're going to take this one. See how much the Thunder Punch actually does, which is, it does a decent amount, but not as much as I was thinking like a Thunderbolt was going to do. So we're going to launch another Surf. He's going to block. I'm going to get to another Surf. Unfortunately, not enough time to actually get it off, but I've got an ability, so we're shielding that. Maybe not the greatest move, but we wanted to make sure we get this Raichu taken down. We're kind of at a, we're like, who's going to go down first? Who's going to go down first? And we're able to get the Raichu down, and then in comes a Charizard, and we sub out to Dunsparce right off the bat. We're like, yeah, we're going to try to hold on to our Lantern if we can. We're going to get to a Rock Slide. They're going to shield that, of course. We're going to just start building our energy again. Charizard gets to his special, so it's probably, I'm assuming it's going to be Dragon Claw, which is right there. It does a little bit of damage to us, not a lot, but he also had another one saved up as well, so we're getting 2 Dragon Claws back to back, which wasn't expecting that, so good on my opponent for that. We get to a Rock Slide, which takes out his Charizard, and then they bring in a Lapras, and Lapras is good, but up against the Rock Slide, maybe not so good. Super effective on the Rock Slide, manages to kill my person. I'm thinking to myself, I take a second, I'm like, do I want to bring Lantern in? And I'm like, yeah, I want to bring Lantern in just to get a little bit of farm, maybe get to a Surf, which I do, which is great. This could have went so wrong for me anyway, but we were able to knock down the Lapras a little more. They kill my Lantern, and then we bring out our Drifloon. They already have their special ready to go, so we're hoping it's not something super crazy, which it was just a Surf, which was not bad at all for us. We get to an Icy win, and we're able to get it off. They don't have shields or anything, so good job to my opponent. GG to my opponent. Good games. All right, and let's move right along to the next match. This match is going to be interesting because it's a Lantern versus the Obstagoon. And guys, I don't know if I like Obstagoon versus this matchup. I'm really not liking it. So we're tagging out. We're tagging out to the Dunsparce, and we're not going to shield this because I don't think he's going to do a lot of damage to us, and it doesn't. And then he tags out to the Alolan Marowak, and he's got a shiny Alolan Marowak. So give him a little round of applause there. I love seeing the shinies in the PvP. We have our Drifloon showing off, so it's always nice to see the shinies make it into the PvP. So right off the bat, we're hitting that Rock Slide, doing super effective damage, and we've already built up to another. He's not going to do a lot, but we're still going to shield this. I don't want to take any damage, and I want to see if I can't get rid of him. We've also built up to 2 specials. So we're hitting this Rock Slide. If he shields, nope, he's not going to shield it. brings in the Skarmory. Skarmory's in, and we still have 2 specials built up again. So we've been able to do a lot of farming right now, which is really great. We're able to throw waste another shield on him. He ended up wasting one of the shields. We get back into another rock slide. He's not going to shield that. Now we are out of specials right now, so we got to start doing some farming or figure something out. Here comes a Sky Attack on us, takes us right out. Thinking between Lantern or the Drifloon, we're bringing in the Lantern. Lantern's already got a little bit built up, so we're launching a Surf right off the bat. He is definitely shielding that because he doesn't want to take any more damage that he's taken from us. And plus, he's already got a special built up, so there's another Sky Attack coming in. Not really super effective on us. We get to a Thunderbolt. I'm hoping this does some super damage on this Obstagoon, which it does a decent amount of damage to the Obstagoon, which is great because I'm trying really hard to get rid of this Obstagoon. And we get to another Surf, which is great. We're able to actually get the Surf off. He's got no shields left. Obstagoon gets taken down. Then Skarmory takes us down, my Lantern down. Then we bring in Drifloon. So it's Drifloon versus Skarmory. Skarmory's got the first special up. What's it going to be? It's going to be a Sky Attack. And then we have Icy Wind. And they got no shields. We got no shields. But Icy Wind is going to take this. And that is the game. So GG to my opponent. Good games. And guys, here we go with the final match for today. So let's see what's going to happen here. Right off the bat, Lantern and Togedemaru. Wow, Togedemaru switches up to Vigoroth. So right now we're just building up energy. Vigoroth gets to his special first. I'm not going to shield this because I do not think I need to. And it's just a body slam, so it's not that bad of a thing. We're going to build up into almost 2 shields or 2 specials, but we're going to fire off a lightning bolt. See if he shields. Whoa, he doesn't shield. Okay. Surprised he let that go, but he probably thought I was doing Surf or something like that. You never know. But anyway, we're just going to take advantage of that. And now we're going to fire off a Surf. I would think he's just going to let this go. He does. So right now we've got the advantage right now. We're minusing 1 shield though. In comes Altaria. Surprising, I'm going to sub out and I'm going to bring in the Dunsparce. He's going to sub out into Togedemaru. I've got to a drill run, so we're just going to fire off that drill run, see if he shields this or not. If not, it's going to be super effective. So, unfortunately, he did not shield that. Probably didn't expect it to be super effective, but it was. So now we're just basically shielding to keep ourselves alive. We're going to go back and do another drill run and see if we can't get some damage on this Altaria. Unfortunately, this Altaria is going to shield that for sure. And then we're just going to start building energy and launch a rock slide to see if we can't get some damage off that. I probably should have waited a little bit more, but I didn't. Maybe try to build up to 2 of them, because right now Sky Attack's going to do a lot of damage, and I don't think we're going to get to this special. Nope. So now we've got a Lantern that's almost dead, which now he's dead, and our Drifloon. So Drifloon is all by himself versus the Altaria. And by the way, let's give it a little bit of a, appreciation here. We have a shiny Altaria in here, so that is amazing. Great job. We get to an Icy Wind, which is great for us. It's going to do a lot of damage to the Altaria, which takes the victory for us. So GG to my opponent. Good games. That was an amazing match, and it's always nice to see the shinies in the game because it's always fun to see shinies, right? Well, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's Pokemon Go video PvP in the Great League. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. If you guys have any comments, or even if you guys have suggestions for teams that I should try out, please feel free to put them in the comments section below. But if you guys are new to this channel, please go ahead and hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit those notifications. Leave me some comments. Like I said, comments, teams, whatever you guys want in the comment section below. Follow me, of course, on the social medias, on Twitter and Instagram. I'll leave links in the description below. Not to mention, don't forget, we are on Twitch. And we're doing lots of live streaming like League of Legends, Pokemon Unite, Scarlet and Violet, Minecraft, and much, much more. And of course, we are also on TikTok, so go ahead and check out those nice, amazing TikTok videos. I appreciate it so very much, guys. And until next time, please take care, stay safe, have fun, and bye bye.